there, everybody. Welcome to episode number 279 of It'll Be Fine. I'm your friend and your pal, Kelly Zemnickis. And after like 3 really intense days of fog here in Toronto, I am ready to get out of the house, enjoy this beautiful weather, and get to a bake. Oh my gosh. My guest today, by the way, is back for his second appearance on the show. It is the hilarious, super funny, super cool, one of my favorite people, hands down. George Rivard is back, and I'm off to his place to bake, so I'm gonna hail me an Uber, get downtown, enjoy the sunshine. It's gonna be fine. I'm so glad I can see again outside my window. It's insane.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
All right, we're making muffins today.
Muffins.
Muffins.
What kind of muffins?
This says anytime orange muffin.
You can have any time. You can have them.
Any pick a time.
Pick a
4
time.
o'clock.
4 o'clock. What is it? We're making them at
12:59. 6 a.m.
Eastern
We
Standard
should put
Time.
this light on, maybe. Maybe? Do you want more light? We're
That
good.
is good. I also have a big, massive light if we need light.
We'll try
But
that.
we're running into the problem that they always say on set when there's a white and a black person together. It's very hard to light. They always.
Sorry, I'm very pale.
I'm sorry. I'm very black.
So, we are going to today, the Bon Appetit October issue. I'm cleverly hiding my mailing address. If you
internet.
scroll into the YouTube show description, there's a link and you can go find this. This recipe is from a super cool, I don't know if it's super cool, but it sounds cool. Look at that wallpaper in the bathroom.
That looks like a place that you have to line up.
I know.
To get brunch.
It's from a Cafe Mutton, which is in Hudson, New York.
The chef's wearing Blundstones, so you know that's a classic
There
place.
they are. That's
Classy
the head
place.
chef. There you go.
Yeah.
It is their recipe. It is based on the Costco muffin, which I think is Kirkland. I think that's the brand.
Kirkland
at Costco.
brand?
Kirkland
Yeah.
Farms or Kirkland.
I've only been to a Costco once in my life.
Me too.
We don't buy in bulk.
I don't need to.
Yeah,
It's just a lot.
the only thing I did get from Costco was Cliff Bars because I do
Okay.
eat a lot of Cliff Bars.
How many Cliff Bars did you buy? If you remember?
20,
Nice.
which is a lot, which
Yeah.
retails thousands of dollars. Cliff
Yeah.
Bars are quite expensive.
Well, this doesn't make that many. This makes a dozen, which
Okay.
is good.
That's a decent
Which
amount.
is a decent amount. And all you have to do to start is preheat your oven to 375.
What is that in Celsius? Because we have a fancy Celsius oven.
To the internet.
To the
I have no
internet.
idea.
I didn't.
Celsius is, drumroll, 190.
190. You know what? I'm gonna go 200
Dot
because
5.
I don't have a oven and it's actually 10 degrees cold.
Let's do
For those
that.
at home, you should know how hot your oven is.
Or buy George a new oven.
It's a good oven. It's just.
The chef recommends you want to use muffin liners for this. You don't just want to grease the muffin tin. Apparently it's going to help with the baking.
I'm sure you probably could if you're a cowboy. Just saying.
Or you could be like really into it, make your own paper.
People do that?
I don't fucking know. I just think
I know you swear, but I'm always surprised when you do. I'm just like... Butter
Yes.
is supposed to be soft, but muffin method usually means that the butter, the fat is a liquid.
I don't have an answer to that, but I'm going to hazard a guess because the chef is basing this off of the Costco muffin. Maybe this just gets the flavor of it better.
Yeah, because you can put butter.
I don't know.
Because that's the only difference between muffins and biscuits is whether the fat is solid or liquid. That's the only difference.
The more you know.
Yeah, the more you
No.
putting that culinary education to use. Some people are engineers. I know that.
Alrighty. So this is going to give us a dozen muffins if we measure correctly. They recommend using the muffin liner. And then what you want to do is, you are going to coat the flat top of your muffin tray with butter to prevent from sticking. A tablespoon of orange zest and 1 3/4 cups of sugar. Another note for this recipe is don't use any kind of fancy sugar. I'm partial to going with like coconut sugars and mixing my sugars up, but this says just go old school. It just says sugar, so we're going granulated. Don't do anything fancy. Don't. Just put it down. I'm slapping it out of your hand.
Don't use confectioner sugar because that actually has a little bit of cornstarch in it.
How did you know that?
Yeah, that's how it thickens things.
Oh.
Yeah. Morning.
Unless you take granulated sugar and make your own.
Oh yeah, you can.
Then it would.
You can put it in the blitzer.
Yeah.
Okay, so
All
I'm
right.
gonna start
George
zesting.
is gonna zest, and I will measure out 1 3/4 cup of sugar. This is going to be very fragrant, and then we're gonna mix our butter into that.
Now, you wanna make sure that you get like all the zest and the oils, because part of the things that makes it taste good is oils. So don't. You may have learned a technique where you go like this, like around, but then the oils don't get into whatever you're doing. So don't do that. I learned that the hard way by getting yelled at and rude things. So yeah, you don't have to.
That zest is gonna go in with this sugar, so I'm gonna give that to
Okay,
you.
I need a spatula.
All right. Then you want to get your flour, and in a medium-sized bowl, you want to get your flour, your baking powder, and your salt, and you're going to whisk that together. You are going to need 2 1/3 cup of flour, all-purpose, please.
Or 1 liter and a third, like half of a liter and a bit. I use, because liters are 4 cups. You never measure in cups. Remember, liters are 4 cups. You can use, I use yogurt cups for measuring all the time.
That's a great idea.
Because sometimes you know when it says like 6 cups or something, and you're like, I don't want to just be like.
True.
And the more,
yeah.
obviously, if you have to do like 20 cups or something, you probably should weigh 1 cup and then multiply it, and then you'll have a better, because the margin for error. But you know,
Oh, yeah.
that's why standardized recipes have weights.
George knows a lot.
Still won't get me on the. I haven't applied for that. Come for your job, Alan St. Louis. Come for your job, Alan. Let me whisk you away. You gotta whisk it for the muffin. That's the only one I have. Oh yes.
It really does. It really does. Okay. Put that there. George has another story.
One time we were cooking. We had this last piece of pork tenderloin. It was going out. It was like $35. This is like 5 years ago, actually. Now, so 4 years ago. So that's quite a bit of money actually for like an entree. It dropped on the ground. It was going from kitchen to here, and chef was eating it, and I just look at him, and he's just like, "You didn't see nothing." And then we plated it and sent it right out. And if you think that's not happening at every other restaurant, you're lying to yourself.
I've seen things.
I'm sure you've seen things too.
I've seen a lot of things. Quick little tip then. If you get coleslaw on your plate in a separate little jar, and you don't eat it, please mess it around, toss it on your plate to make you look like you ate it, because otherwise that's going on someone's plate.
Yes. Oh yes.
Hot tip.
Even though technically everything's supposed to be dead once it hits the table, but
No. Same with the bread rolls. I've seen that too. It just goes to another table. So just rip. Add that OJ to that beautiful buttery batter, and then we're going to take our dry ingredients and add it in a third at a time, mixing it together. Then you're going to let it hang out for 10 minutes.
what about the milk? Why isn't there no milk in this?
That's a good question. Why is there no milk in this yet? That's an excellent question. Let's try to look. Okay.
And we're using cat. What is that milk that I got today? Oat milk.
Do you say cat milk?
Cashew milk. Well,
No.
it wouldn't work. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
I am
My deal is
available
gonna kill me.
to add your flour mix to your bake. George will juice the oranges.
That's
I'll
what
just
we
add
do.
the flour. We'll have a really weird OnlyFans.
I really did. What are you doing? That's all I did. Is it been 10 weeks?
I have not been here for 10 weeks.
Get it?
Oh,
It's been
10 weeks?
Oh, yes.
That's when you know you're enjoying your guest company. It's like, how long have you been here?
Oh, that's something.
You want to get that one a little bit more?
I'm gonna go around on a second.
Oh,
pass.
okay.
Once we get
Alright.
them all full,
Gotcha.
and then
Gotcha. There's that. All right. So at the end of this episode, we should be making something that looks like that.
now I know.
It smells amazing in here. I wish you could.
Oh, I see.
Look at those! Dang! All right, let's do a check and see if they're done. Do you have a little?
I have some bamboo skewers.
Oh, bamboo skewers. You can also use a knife, friends, or a piece of pasta, like spaghetti.
I've never used pasta. Wow.
Yeah, I know. I
don't like
know.
pasta 'cause I don't
We're
respect-
looking at George's drawers here.
Oh, there it is.
All right.
Party pomp.
It smells. Oh, frig! This smells good. Okay.
I don't have a heating tray, and I need to get a wire rack. So
Yes.
if anybody's looking for a Christmas present for George,
Here we go. Done.
let's go with the
Alright.
middle one.
Okay.
There we go. Are we
Are
good?
we? We're clean.
We're clean.
All right. We're gonna take these out. Let them rest for about 10 minutes.
And then
Then we get to eat. Hey, taste test time. All right. We'll just take a little piece.
this is
All right. Here we go. Oh fuck that.
they're really good.
No.
I think they'd also work as cookies. Think about it.
That could work as a cookie.
Because you would just
Oh my god, dude. All right. What's your?
I also love your nail polish, by the way.
Thank you.
Mine's all chipped.
All right.
I love
Here we
that
go.
cheap trollop.
So good.
You can taste the butter.
You can taste the butter. The orange just pops. It is soft. The crunch around the
We made a
top
cake.
is
It's a
good.
cake. It's a cake. It's not a muffin. This is not a muffin. There's nothing healthy about this. There's what is it? Half a pound of butter in here?
Healthy schmelty.
They're there.
They're in the tray. Maybe we need to like take a spoon and like.
I'm thinking like.
There's no instruction on to how to remove the muffin from.
You must remove the muffin.
There's gotta be. But the chef had a great idea with the sugar on top, cause you just get this nice like, the crunch layer is just.
You could also make these as little tiny ones. Mm-hmm. I would actually work for like a. I would do it that way.
Yeah.
For a wedding or something. I was at a wedding with the cupcakes.
I'd rather marry these.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I better walk home because I'm eating like a pound of butter.
That'd be a long walk.
No one needs to know where I live.
10,000 miles.